Welcome back to the streets. This is a good one. This is a guy who went to Brazil for 2.5 years and came back. He's a lifelong Democrat and came back to a different party. So this is a good hashtag Walkaway video. And guy's studying to be a lawyer. Looks like he picked himself up a beautiful Brazilian wife who's down there too. So this is a good one, and if you know the routine, if you like it, hit the like button. If you care, you share, and of course subscribe and subscribe and subscribe and subscribe, because they keep on knocking off my subscribers. I'm not going to get to 10,000 because they got a governor on me. So, but keep on doing it. Maybe one of these days it will really happen. But I'm going to start making the move over to what is now Brighton or Breton or whatever the hell it is. It used to be Real Vid. So you want to start checking them out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this one. And don't forget to support me. I got my buttons on my site. And of course, I do love it when you go get my designs. And they do come with a money-back trigger guarantee. So here we go. Let's have some fun with this one. I would hope to.
Absolutely, man.
I mean, why do all this otherwise?
Fantastic.
Yeah, where are you guys from?
I'm from Philadelphia. She's from Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah.
Right, they're going through some turmoil down there right now, too.
Yeah. There are a lot of people getting triggered down there, too.
Yeah, the whole world's going through turmoil. I mean, it's really nuts.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, indeed.
Our election is actually this Sunday. So now we're gonna see how things go, but
wasn't there a politician that was attacked, or?
Yeah, I think he's the one that will get elected.
Yeah, he's like called the Brazilian Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Yeah, he sells himself as the Brazilian Donald Trump, and people try to make the connection.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy has a military background, where Trump has a business background. So there's like some distinct differences. But he has the same, like, I say whatever I want.
Trump went to military school.
Oh, yeah, I saw that in high school.
Yeah, graduated first in class.
Yeah, I remember that. But, yeah, this guy has no business background. But he has the same, he says whatever he wants. Everybody freaks out, everything he says. They get offended. The media, nonstop coverage. And people just kind of laugh at the media down there, too.
Good.
So,
do you see that? I'm seeing a worldwide awakening. I mean, people that I'm speaking with, stop by and talk to me here. They all seem to be seeing through the BS.
I'm a lifelong Democrat. I never voted in my life for a Republican, and I was in Brazil when Trump. I would have voted for Trump, but I was in Brazil. But I will never vote for a Democrat again. Like, if anyone's a sign of an awakening, it's me. Like, I came home to like a time capsule. Like, I was in Brazil for 2.5 years, so I had all my stuff in storage before I left. And there was a bunch of like, I had like a Michael Moore like DVD, like crazy shit.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I'm looking at, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, why was I like watching this stuff? Like, so that's like.
So
2.5
that was your
years.
red pill moment, with that seeing the cultural change in that span of time.
Yeah, 2.5 years, pretty much. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know it did change quickly, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because like you, I grew up in a blue collar, liberal northeastern family. I was a lifelong Democrat, and of course, about 72 is when I woke up. It was, there was a book called None Dare Call a Conspiracy. And a very small, thin book, but it really connected the dots. It named names in the underground, the deep state, the people who are really running things, and who put up the two parties as a front, basically.
Right.
Donald Trump, of course, is about as a Republican as Bernie Sanders was a Democrat.
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump, he's like a centrist who kind of is all over the map. Like, he's not, like, ideological at all. Like,
and he didn't belong to any of the secret clubs.
Right, exactly.
And he was a billionaire, so they couldn't buy him off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he was not supposed to be there.
Yeah, that was the most important thing, really, was that he's not dependent on anybody's money. And I think people always say, I was having a conversation with a lady who's a Democrat in Philadelphia, and she was like, oh, I just wish that he would stop tweeting. I wish he would stop saying crazy things. I mean, that's part of the whole thing. Like, that's a sign to everybody, like, I'm not going to change. I can't be controlled. I can't be bought. And I'm going to keep doing this stuff, because as long as I'm doing this, you know that nobody's controlling me. So it's kind of like a subliminal signal. Like, once he starts behaving, then people are going to say, oh, what happened? What happened? Why is he being controlled? So, like, just tweeting and, like, saying the stuff that he's not supposed to say is like a sign. Like, people say, oh, he's not controlled because he's saying the shit that you're not supposed to say.
Very good. So. Yeah, I've always been one to... No, I like him
doing what he's doing. What other president has ever done that? You know, talk directly to the people like this. He busted the, you know, he busted that wide open. So, you know, listen, he can't possibly make as many gaffes as Joe Biden.
No, of course not. Joe Biden is like
What do you do? What do you do for work? What do you do for work?
I just got back. I'm in the legal field, but I'm looking for work now because I just got back from Brazil last month. So I was taking a couple vacations, and so I'm in the legal field.
What capacity?
I'm taking the bar exam. So I used to work in real estate law in Miami. I work in real estate law, and so now I'm taking the bar exam in Philadelphia in February.
Real estate law in Florida? That'll teach you a lot real quick.
Yeah, I think it wasn't even
really.
I think that was like a lot of the firms became real estate firms just because of the foreclosure like crisis and stuff. So
well, plus it was always, you know, I grew up there, so like Johnny Carson called it the home of the newlywed and the nearly dead. So you know, property was always changing and going over.
So many international investors that once like the real estate market tanked, they just kind of forgot about their properties and stopped paying like all the fees and stuff like that. So it was just the opportunity was there.
Business is good now from all indicators that I'm getting.
Yeah,
you know,
business is great.
I'm talking to a lot of businessmen out there, and I talked to a guy from a credit union last week, and I go, "How's it going?" He goes, "People are finally paying their bills."
Nice.
Have their jobs and they pay their bills. That's great.
Indeed. So what are you doing in town? Just goofing off?
Yeah, we're going to a music festival this weekend, the Voodoo Music Festival. She's never been to New Orleans, but my sister.
It's our first time. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
My sister lives here.
I call it the home of the alcoholic Peter Pans.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Man, I got to take a picture of this one too.
Sure.
Do you take donations on your website?
Sure do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have cash, but I definitely would.
Yeah, you can get a lot of my designs in apparel. You can, well, they're guaranteed to trigger liberals or your money back.
I'm in a Facebook group that like all they do is post memes and stories that will trigger.
We can't stop doing that, even though because I've been censored. I have my YouTube channel, and they shadow ban me. I mean. I mean, this is the ultimate truth out here is on the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a CIA agent and I wanted to see if the propaganda was reaching the people, I'd be watching my channel.
Definitely, yeah. That's exactly
right here. She's been watching my perils of creating a Twitter account, getting like 10,000 followers, and then getting banned.
Really?
Your Twitter account, getting 10,000 followers, getting banned. Like it's so I stopped doing that. I went to Gab. I don't know if you've heard. It's like
sure, Gab, and then there's Real Vid, which is, you know, I think they just changed their name.
BitChute is good for like videos.
Yeah, there's going to be other, you know, voids get filled.
Yeah, exactly. The more people keep getting banned off of Twitter, the more people are going to join alternative networks, and then they're hurting themselves. So.
And I don't know why, and I hear rumors that there's a billionaire that's getting ready to open up an alternative internet.
Oh yeah.
You know, a whole new.
Really?
Which I don't understand why one hasn't already been. I'm sure that someone's got to be planning. I mean, if I'm talking about it, I'm hearing rumors of it. Someone should be planning it, because it seemed to me that would be. I mean, everybody would run to it.
The problem is the right doesn't scheme as much as the left, man. The left schemes to get into like colleges, and they scheme to get into the media, and they scheme to like create things that they can control people, and the right is focused on like their families and focused on their businesses, and they're not constantly scheming and trying to like work their way in to like influence like these things. It's the problem. We need more schemers on the right who are like creating these things and like,
well, at least enforce the laws.
Yes.
I mean, that would be.
If you saw my Facebook page, it's just enforce the laws. Enforce the laws.
Yeah.
It's like the migrant caravan happening right now. I'm like, man, just enforce the law. Like, okay, there's a bunch of people coming. Just enforce the law. That's it. Like, our laws are basically, by international standards, we have basic immigration laws. Don't sneak into the country. Enforce the fucking law. That's it.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, that's mean. You can't do that. That's
probably
inhumane.
The biggest thing I get out here now is, you know, we're tired of hearing, lock her up was not a campaign slogan. And people are tired of hearing this drip, drip, drip of all this. We know the evidence is here. She's admitted to crimes that we'd go to jail for. So, you know, it's been over a month since Trump demanded the FISA documents be released.
Oh, yeah.
Where are they?
Declassification of unredacted.
Rosenstein, what happened to him? He was supposed to testify. He went,
I saw your Jeff Sessions missing on the milk carton. I don't know what you think. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. If Trump is going to get investigated for something that's a conspiracy theory, then everybody should be getting investigated, not just because he won. Like Democrats, we lost, so don't go after us because we lost.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but again, I'm questioning it. Why hasn't he pressured harder? Why is he keeping Rosenstein on? Why is he keeping Sessions on? Are they waiting for the midterms? What's going on? What kind of deep chest thing here that I'm just a lay guy. I'm just trying to figure it out. But to me, I don't know why we don't put him on the offensive, because we already have the evidence.
Yeah, maybe they don't want to rush into it too fast. Maybe they don't want to rush into it too fast, so it doesn't look overly political.
Too fast, no, Bill. The base would be behind
him. There's nothing too fast. Like the crime already happened, then why wait? Like
his base would be behind him hugely. It's like him sending the troops to the boom. His popularity surges. That Latino family I just spoke to, right? That were right here. Well, we need the wall. Yeah. I live on the border. Are you kidding me? I want that damn wall.
Those people will never be on CNN though. They'll never be on
That's why.
Or anything.
That's why us doing your Facebook, me doing my YouTube is important. People are going to go to that and go, look at this.
Spread the news.
I'm definitely going to share these pictures in your website on a group that I'm in that is basically their whole goal is about triggering Democrats. It's pretty fun.
Well, here, let me give you a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton, which is good for any crime in the world. And on the back, I have a YouTube channel.
Fantastic.
And my website and a shop.
Okay.
So you can get a lot of my designs in apparel. They come with a trigger back guarantee. If you don't trigger a liberal, you get your money back.
Nice. My parents are uber progressive now, so they can trigger the shit.
They make great gifts for Christmas and sugar.
That would cause a huge fight.
I know.
But, man, it's good talking to you.
Hey,
keep it up, man. Keep up the good work.
It was a pleasure, man.
I hope you see a little uptick in your traffic today from what I share of your thing.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.